Ah. Game 1 is in the books, and the Yankees take it 6-5 from the Kansas City Royals. That was playoff baseball right there. It was good baseball. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Hit the like button just to celebrate this win. And my two players of the game, Clay Holmes and Alex Verdugo. Clay Holmes held the game together right exactly when they needed to, kept them in the game, and put us in position for Alex Verdugo to drive in that go-ahead run with that base hit. Holmes, Verdugo, two guys that so many fans wanted gone, both came through today as players of the game. It's just what happens, right? Never know what's going to happen. So, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But shout out to everybody in here. I won't be super long. I'm gonna probably got to preview the football too. I have a sick kid, so I gotta go upstairs and take care of her. But Garrett Cole kept him in there. Was he 5 2/3? Let me pull this up. By the way, the Padres are beating the Dodgers right now 5-3. Padres are beating the Dodgers 5. They've been lighting up Yamamoto. And Shohei Ohtani tied it at 3 with a 3-run shot. And Higashioka, I think, just put him up as well. So, but box score in the Yankees, 5 innings pitched for Cole, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. He left a couple guys on, and they took him out, and Tim Hill coughed up a couple of hits. It was unfortunately credited to Garrett Cole. Tim Hill got a 3rd hit run. Clay Holmes came in an inning and 2/3. 1 hit, clean ball. Absolute clean ball. Tommy Kahnle came in 2/3, drew a walk, and then Weaver came in with a 4-out save. And he was money. Absolute money. Struck out Bobby Witt Jr. there to get that 2nd out. Unbelievable. Gleyber Torres with a 2-run shot. It was 1 for 3. Soto was 3 for 5 with 2 singles on the double. Judge was 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. We need him to light up a little bit here. Austin Wells was 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Stanton was 0 for 4, but he looks like he's starting to come around to the bat though. So I could see him unloading in one of these games. Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 4, key hit, and he scored on Verdugo's key hit. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3 with a throwing error, but his glove was pretty solid. Oswaldo Cabrera 1 for 4, and Alex Verdugo, 2 for 3. 2 for 3. The guy that we said, right, would be the right guy to start because of how he hits against Walker and some of these other guys, came through. So this is why sometimes got to go with the numbers, sometimes got to go with the facts and not the emotions here, right? And he was the right guy to put in there. So now we'll see if Dominguez starts the next game. Now they're off tomorrow. They play Monday, then they're off Tuesday. They play Wednesday. So they have like off days every other day here. So that's just the way that they're set up. Tomorrow's going to be 2 National League games. And then now we're going to go National American moving forward. That's what it looks like right now. So, but this is a good win for the Yankees. It was a good way to start. Good energy in the stadium. And Juan Soto looks like he belongs too, man. So does Luke Weaver. So I got to tell you, you're right about that. It was a nail biter. But that's playoff baseball. That's playoff baseball, right? I mean, how can you expect anything less? And we say this too, like, just because it's not the Astros or the Orioles, I wouldn't be sleeping on any of these other teams. I wouldn't be sleeping on the Royals or the Tigers. I wouldn't be sleeping on either one of these guys' teams. So, the Yankees got to get through the Royals first, and then we'll see who. I mean, the path to the World Series runs through the Central now for the Yankees. Okay. I mean, there's 3 teams left playing, aside from the Yankees. All of them are in the Central. Every one of them. Guardians, the Tigers, and the Royals. They're all in the freaking Central. Right? And the Mets, the Mets also beat the Phillies 6-2 earlier. So, I mean, Zach Wheeler was thug. He was just straight up a G. Then he came out, and then they just lit up the bullpen, unfortunately. So I expect the Phillies to come back the second game. Kyle Schwarber did a nice leadoff home run. I'm not even sure if it's landed yet, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, Mets, seized the momentum today. Looks like the Yankees got off to a good start. The Cleveland Guardians got off to. I mean, they just lit up the Tigers. But Tarek School's pitching in Game 2, so I would expect the Tigers to be back in that one and potentially even tie it 1-1. So, and right now the Padres are beating up on the Dodgers. So, and for those that don't know, Joe Musgrove is out for Tommy John. We got news today that Clayton Kershaw is also out for the rest of the postseason. So, big blow for the Dodgers and the Padres in terms of pitching. They've already experienced a lot of blows. So, with their pitching, it's bottom of the fourth, 5-3 Padres. So that's how it goes right there for these guys. That's in a nutshell. The Yankees win Game 1. Nothing else really matters, right? Nothing else really matters. What are you guys thinking here? You guys happy about it or what? Yeah, Game 2. I mean, I wish Stanton can run a little bit better. He would have gotten on the base twice. Yeah, I could. Yeah, Mazza. Mazza's in the house. What's up, Mazza? These things are scrolling by so fast. Yeah, Yamamoto's with the Yankees right now. People would be like, "The fuck." Yeah, yeah, they would be lighting up the Yankees. If Yamamoto was here or some of these other guys are here, they would be lighting up the Yankees. If Hader was here, they would have lit up the Yankees, right? Brian Cashman, the worst ever. No matter what he does. No matter what he does, right? But the fact of the matter is, we're in the playoffs. We won the first game. The energy is good. The team is healthy. The roster looks good. Okay, and I do think that you know I will Buck. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer. But she's got a fever, so I understand she was cuddling with Daddy all night. So, but yeah, dude, all things I'm telling you, it was a nail biter game. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, again, this is playoff baseball. You're playing the absolute best teams, right? You're playing the best teams, and that's it. And the fact of the matter is, the Royals are one of the best teams. The Tigers are one of the best teams. The Guardians are one of the best teams, right? So on paper, the Orioles might have been great. On paper, the Astros might have been great, but they got eliminated. So I don't buy the whole argument that the path to the Yankees to the World Series is easier now and there's no excuses. That is total baloney. That would be they basically taking a shot at the Royals and the Tigers and the Guardians. Who's bashing Yamamoto, Lou? The Dodgers hit him hard today. Cole wasn't bad today. He wasn't bad. But this is, again, you're playing the best now. All right, keep hitting them like buttons, game. We got 71 people in here. We got 28 likes. Let's see if we can get over 50. Anybody hasn't hit that thumbs up, let's try to rock in that thumbs up, man. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yamamoto, let's see if he's still in. No. 3 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 60 pitches. He's out after 3 innings. Cole went 5 and gave up 3 earned runs. So Cole wasn't phenomenal, but he was better than Yamamoto. But again, look at this lineup that the Padres have. I imagine they're going to light up a lot of pitchers. That's a very hard lineup to navigate. Really, it's very hard to navigate. You damn right, Madison. We got to fire Boone and Cashman. Yeah. We're starting Verdugo. Yeah. All right. Why? He's not starting. Why is Dominguez in? That's why. Because what happened tonight. That's why Verdugo started. Made a great defensive play early. Got the go-ahead run tonight. Okay? That's why. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't buy it, Leonis. I don't buy the no excuses thing. That's not, that's I don't buy that. No excuse. That's just my opinion, though. A lot of people who don't play baseball say that. That's just not. Flaherty did not pitch tonight. No, Yamamoto pitched tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I just scheduling McMahon the day off. I'm not sure. They schedule these things like a year out, so I'm not exactly sure. Exactly, hating. Go fire Boone and Cashman. Don't resign. Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah. Cole will be fine. Again, this is the playoffs. So, this isn't like a regular or season game against the Pirates or the Angels. This is playoffs now. So, I mean, every game he's got to be on point. Every game, our bullpen and our lineup's got to be on point. As is everybody else, too. Other teams, too, right? So, yeah. The Phillies took out Zach Wheeler because I think he had 110 pitches, Dr. C. I think that's why. He had 110 through 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I know Hayden. I think, yeah, of course he needs to play better in the playoffs. I think they could come around. And he's just gonna, I think, erupt one of these games. As long as he has these guys to protect him, like Soto and Austin Wells on the other side, he'll come around. He'll come around. It's got to be patient, but yeah, be careful, John DeBeagle. Be very careful in that storm, man. Very, very, very careful. Let's preview this stuff tomorrow morning. Let's preview some football really quickly. The Jets are in London, England, to play the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are a 2.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 40.5. I'm actually going to go with the Jets, even though they might not have Aaron Rodgers. And I'm going to go with the over. I want to see how Tyrod Taylor does if he plays. Damn right, and if he fired them both for playing Verdugo. These guys need to be fired, thrown to the wolves. Exactly. Then the Panthers are in Chicago to face the Chicago Bears. Bears are a 4-point favorite. The only over-under on this is 41 points. I'm going to go with the Bears on the under. The Baltimore Ravens are in Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Ravens are 2.5-point favorite. Over-under is 48.5. I'm going with the Bengals, but on the under. The Dolphins are in New England to play the Patriots. Miami's a 1-point favorite. Over-under is 35.5 points. I'm going with the Patriots on the over. The Cleveland Browns are in Washington to face the Commanders. Commanders are a 3-point favorite. Over-under on that is 43.5 points. Actually going to go with the Commanders again on the over, surprisingly enough. Then the Colts of Indianapolis are in Jacksonville to face the Jaguars, who are, I think, 0-4. The Jaguars are actually a 3-point favorite, and the over-under on this is 46.5. I'm going to go with the Colts on the under. So I am going to go, and they are 0-4. Then the Buffalo Bills are in Houston to play the Texans. Houston's a 1-point favorite. Over-under is 47 points. I'm going with the Houston Texans on the under. After that, you got the Las Vegas Raiders in town to face the Denver Broncos in Denver. Denver's a 3-point favorite. Over-under on is 35.5 points. I'm going with Denver on the under. They might trade Devontae Adams any one of these days now, the Raiders. So they'll be doing something soon. Next up, the Arizona Cardinals are in 49ers land in San Francisco. The Niners are 7-point favorites. I'm going with the Niners here. The over-under is 49. And I'm going with the Niners on the under 49. Then you got the Green Bay Packers are in LA to face the Rams. Right? The Packers are 3-point favorites. Over-under is 49 points. I'm going with the Packers on the under. Then you got the New York Giants in Seattle to face the Seahawks. Giants are 1-3. Seahawks are 3-1. Seattle's a 7-point favorite. Over-under is 42.5 points. I'm going with Seattle, but I'm going on the under. I think it's going to be a close game. Then you get the Dallas Cowboys in Pittsburgh to face the Steelers tomorrow. Pittsburgh's 2.5-point favorites. Over-under is 44. I'm going with Pittsburgh on the over, actually. And then you have the New Orleans Saints in Kansas City to face the champion Chiefs, who are 4-0. Okay, the Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites. 43 is the over-under, and I'm going with the Chiefs on the over. And looks like that's it. The Falcons beat the Buccaneers on Thursday, 36-30. So those are the games. Now, yeah, I think so too, Ken. What do you know? If they got Devontae Adams, I think they would welcome him with open arms too. But now the pass rusher is saying that if they trade Adams, they get a trade too. What's his name? Max Crosby, the pass rusher. He wants out too if they move. Yeah, and a fee. Kayla Harrison, that's my one. That's my lady right there, man. Let's go, Kayla. Two-time Olympic gold medalist in judo, 6th-degree black belt. One of the baddest women alive. I picked the Redskins or the Commanders. Can't say the Commanders. I picked the Commanders over the Browns. I went with the Chiefs on the over. Go back and look. But I'm going with the Chiefs. Over under is 43. I'm going slightly. I think it's going to be a little bit over 43 points. But I'm going with the Chiefs. Ken, no doubt about that. Yeah, please give me the updates, NFE. Appreciate it, brother. I'll wrap it up in a little bit too, because my little daughter's 6. So I want to go be up and help take care of her. Verdugo came up big time tonight. Damn right, Robert. He came up big time. That's exactly what we needed. Right? I hear you, Hayden. I mean, look, the Chiefs are really good. So, I don't like the Cowboys. I'm a Jets fan, so I mean, people feel sorry, but people feel sorry for me all the time because I'm a Jets fan. So, so I get that people don't like the Chiefs. I totally get that. Vikes, yeah. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what he's gonna play tomorrow, but they're in the UK playing the Jets tomorrow, Vikes, man. So, you're damn right, Demon Day. You got to fire Boone and Cashman, man. Yep, the game's 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Yep. You're a Giants fan, nice, Hayden. Would I start Sam Darnold, Geno Smith for the Vikings? Probably Darnold. And then I bring in Geno. If I was me, Kadzilla. But no, Geno's come through too. I mean, a lot of ex-Jets quarterbacks in the friggin' Vikings now, right? Oh, Ken, man, isn't that? It's precious when that's when my little one was like laying on me too and cuddling with me. She has a fever, so yeah, I feel bad. Yeah, damn right, Jake Boss. We got our Yanks, baby. 6-5. Winners of game 1. I'll take it. Darnold starting. Okay. I'll take it. And again, Carlos Rodon. I don't know if they have the pitching matchup for the Royals yet out. Carlos Rodon versus Cole Reagans. It was originally supposed to be Seth Lugo, but now it's Reagans. So he's been struggling against lefties, actually, pitching. So I don't know if it's going to be Verdugo or Dominguez or even Grisham. I don't know yet. Thanks. Thank you, McMahon. I appreciate it. Lawrence Taylor, baby. Yeah. The GOAT. Wink, I think there's a fair chance that could be a Subway Series. I really do. I'm feeling a little bit more each day, Davey. At this momentum that the Mets are capitalizing on and building is it feels really organic. They're playing amazing baseball right now. They really are. Buckeye saw that. Vanderbilt was 0-60 versus top 5 ranked teams, and they beat number 1 Alabama tonight, 40-35. Unfreaking believable. Vanderbilt. They beat the University of Alabama in a Crimson Tide. Unbelievable. Crazy. If it's Mets Yanks, man, that'll be a good World Series. It'll be an exciting World Series. Now the Mets handed us our asses this year, so we'd have to play better than we did early this season against them. That's for sure. You have to make adjustments, and this Mets team is firing on all cylinders right now. So, you're going to have to do whatever we need to do to capitalize on any opportunity we get if we play the Mets. So, Yeah. Competition for shortstop, I'm not sure. I mean, Volpe made a good play. It was a bad throw, though. It's a great catch, but a bad throw. Threw the ball away. But thankfully, it didn't cost them runs, the game, and so on. So 55 likes. All right. All right. Take that. Nah, Dave, I wouldn't fire the coach. He's a new coach. This happens. I mean, who was the number one earlier? Was it Clemson? And number Georgia? They already lost too. This isn't the first number one that's lost this year. Second, Bama just became number one this week. No. Glaber looked good too. Yep, he's starting to come around. Oh yeah, if we went up on the road to play Kansas City up 2-0, that'd be awesome. If we beat Reagan's, then we'd get Lugo, I think, for Game 3 in Kansas City. So we'd have some serious cushioning if we went up 2-0. That would be really really good. Yep. I'm telling you, Wayne. I'm glad that the Orioles are gone and the Astros are gone too, but you cannot sleep on the Royals, just like you can't sleep on the Tigers. I mean, they're just, the Guardians jumped all over them today. Ken, I'm starting to feel more each day that Torres might get a QL. Yep, and keeps doing if he keeps doing that, yeah. I don't think he's going to get a big contract from the Yankees, but I could see a QL rejected in favor from a bigger. I do think a team would give him probably a 4 or 5 year deal. Yeah, yeah. Florida State. I mean, Notre Dame lost already too. Like a lot of these big teams lost. A lot of them. The Mets won too, Aaron. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Thank you for keeping being a member too, man. Appreciate your loyalty. Appreciate all yous. Really, really, really do. And Holmes, yeah, I mean, he threw one. He came in, he held him at bay, exactly where he needed to hold him. 1 and 2/3 innings, like an inning and 2/3. He did exactly what they needed him to do to put Verdugo on a spot to drive in that run. And the Yankees played small ball today. Two of those runs they generated earlier in the game were from walks with the bases loaded. So they played a more patient approach with the Royal starters, Waka, and some of their bullpen. A more patient approach paid off. They drew key walks and they brought in some runs. So it was nice to see that as well. I don't think, yeah, I Hayden. No, enough. I don't know if you've heard, but like Caleb Durbin, one of the Yankees infield prospects, the Yankees brought him here to the Bronx. He's in the Bronx with them right now, just so he can get a feel for the experience. They did the same thing with Jeter and Posada when they were young kids, and because they see him as part of the future, potentially in 2025. And if that's the case, then Jazz Chisholm's going to stay at third. There's going to be no room for Bregman. So I saw that article too. The guy predicted. I put a video on it yesterday, or the day before, talking about it. But yeah, Consigliere. I mean, I wouldn't. If he started the whole series, I would not be upset. Like, he definitely earned his stripes tonight. There, he was great tonight, Dougie. He was great. Yeah, Hayden. Buckeye, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate you. Texas Buckeye is he's the king of Texas right here. Get to 5 more memberships. If anybody wants a membership right here, you've got them. I mean, let's thank the Buckeye. Thank you so much, my friend. You are the man. Bregman moved to, I mean, maybe Davey, but I think, we'd have guys like Ben Rice and some Oswaldo. We have other guys that can play first here, too. And Bregman, I'm not exactly sure he would be welcomed with open arms by all of his teammates. Because of the cheating scandals, I'm not exactly sure if they want that type of baggage here. And this isn't Trevor Bauer type baggage, it's different, but he was part of that cheating scandal with the Astros. So I'm not exactly sure they're going to want that here. But, and I'm not sure. I mean, I think he's going to wind up signing back with Houston. I initially had him going to the Cubs, but now they traded for Isaac Paredes from the Tampa Bay Rays at the deadline. There's no room for Bregman now in Chicago. Buckeye's a legend. Any good first baseman? That'll be Pete Alonso. Hayden. Pete Alonso's free agent. I don't think we're going to sign with a first baseman, Davey. No, I don't. Soto's priority number one. Maybe getting another relief pitcher, like a top line reliever, like a Tanner Scott. It's number two. Maybe another starting pitcher as well. It's number three, I think. So, Rumfield might get a shot. Keep an eye on Caleb Durbin. Keep an eye on, obviously, Ben Rice is going to continue to develop too. So, yeah, Yamamoto got hit hard. Yes, he did. Again, this is playoff baseball. You know, it's playoff baseball. Well, this is true too, Peter. Yeah, they need to go 3-1 to win the series. You're right about that. That's a good way to look at it. History shows us online. It's a good way to look at it. Mm-hmm. Exactly right. All right, Cashman for not signing. Exactly. You would let Cole walk and try to sign Burns and Flaherty? That'd be crazy. Wow, 6-5 Dodgers now? What the hell happened now? Don't tell me Ohtani hit another 3-run home run. Let's see. He already hit one of them tonight. Teoscar Hernandez. Tommy Edmonds scoring a wild pitch, and Teoscar Hernandez got an RBI hit. Unbelievable. It's relentless attack, man. They're going to just beat each other up this whole series. Yeah, I mean, if Oswaldo's bat comes around a little bit, Ken, I think he'll be all right. But he made some good catches at first base. He really was fantastic with the catches. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Yankees get Soto too and some complimentary players. I would agree. Misplayed by the center fielder. Okay. Yes, they did, AOG 34. I'm telling you. You know? And for those people who thought I was crazy when I said Duke Ellis, I predicted Duke Ellis would be on this roster. He's on it. He's on it. Mm-hmm. Soto and Burns, huh? I see. Birdie starting for, that's possible, you're seeing. That's maybe possible. One of those guys, him or Rice. Most likely Birdie because he's righty and Reagan's his lefty, so. And Birdie, brings that element of speed that Rice does not bring, that none of these other guys bring, so I'll take it. I'd be all right with Birdie at first base. Mm-hmm. Trust Ellis over Stanton. Yeah, you definitely can't run. Yep. Yeah, Senga gave him 2 decent innings there, Robert. I saw that. I did see that. Back from injury, Kodai Senga. Now, we all doing Jazz. Yes, they did. Verdugo saved us at the plate, at bat, and Clay Holmes saved us in the bullpen. So a lot of unsung heroes tonight. Really, a lot of unsung heroes. So, and I'm not really worried about Stanton. Tonight's just one night. Just Judge is the same way. So, and these guys just had a week layoff. So I think I would give them a couple days. Japanese player come to Munetaka Murakami is one of them. He's one of the big sluggers from Japan. He turns 25, so he's eligible to be posted now. Turns 25 in February, so he'll be eligible for your next year. He's the guy I think and there's a couple other folks. I don't think Roki Sasaki is going to come here yet. Not that pitcher. Yeah, Hayden. I mean, if they re-signed Soto and they were able to bring in Tanner Scott or a starter, I'd be pretty ecstatic about that. Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. These types of wins go a long way. Damn right. Yeah. It was a balanced attack today and a relentless attack. Absolutely relentless attack. So, yeah. I could see the Mets signing Corbin Burns and maybe Anthony Santander or something like that while Yankees get Soto and maybe Jack Flaherty or Tanner Scott or both of them, or I could see something like that happen. And neither one of those guys gets a qualifying offer is eligible for one because they were traded at the deadline. So it only costs these guys money, not draft picks. Something to keep in mind. Soto in replacement. I hear that, Davey. I think they're going to keep their eye on that Japanese player too, Munetaka Murakami, because I know that they have been watching him and scouting him. You know, Rodon's definitely a gamer. CeeLo, man, it's just I'm glad Verdugo's doing right by the people who stuck with him. You know, he's really coming around. Got that clutch hit, and he's a gamer too, man. He's fired up. I love to see it. I love to see it, CeeLo. Mm-hmm. And I think Torres could be playing his way back to a QO. I don't think he'll be with the Yankees next year, but a QO gives the Yankees an opportunity to give him one. He can turn it down and sign in favor of a bigger contract. The Yankees will get a draft pick from the team that signs him. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. By time in the swing change. Yeah, the Yankees had a couple simulated games this week. They had 2, and they worked on bunting most of the week as well. So, which I'm not surprised. There was quite a bit of a more element of speed on this roster right now, with Birdie here and Ellis and some of these other guys. Just looks like a lot faster and more athletic roster, which is good, right? Yes, indeed. Hey, it's just it is what it is. I mean, a lot of people killed Dougie for a Martian, man. Look, it is what it is. People are entitled to feel that way, right? So I'm glad that Verdugo's coming through and just contributing. I mean, they need it, just like he did tonight. So, but that's what I got, gang. I will let you go. I want to thank you all for coming on. The Yankees won. I want to celebrate. I got to go upstairs and take care of little one, make sure she's all right. But I want to thank you all. Peace and love to all yous. If any news comes out tomorrow, you will get it, especially as it comes to the Yankees. I will recap both games either way. The 2 National League games tomorrow. Recap some football as well. And again, have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.